Hi there, this is Joe from ShopTo, and I'm here to talk about Skyrim Special Edition. Now, Skyrim's a game that we first reviewed around 5 years ago now, and at the time we called it one of the finest games ever made. I have to say, that statement is still true to this day. While the Special Edition has the flaws of the original to a certain extent, it's hard to argue about its quality. Even after all these years, Skyrim now stands as one of the finest RPGs on the PS4 and Xbox One. Remastering games is always a risky business, of course. There's been many titles which I honestly thought I would love, and then playing them again for the second time remastered, they're never as good as they are first time. However, Skyrim's the exception to this rule because it's just as good, if not better, than before. Skyrim Special Edition may have PS4 Pro support, which we'll talk about at a later date, and also improvements with remastered art, effects, dynamic depth of field, and volumetric god rays, whatever that means, and it's all very impressive looking. However, what's not changed is the sense of adventure and the sheer scale of this wide open world, which somehow manages to draw you in time and again, even if you've previously spent hundreds of hours exploring everything there is to see. Even if you have done everything that you possibly can imagine, there's always seems to be something new for you to explore and find. There's plenty more packed into the game too. For instance, Dawnguard, Heathfire and Dragonborn are all DLC which are included. This adds in new locations, quest lines and even more for you to explore. There's also mod support. On PS4 this is quite limited due to non-use of external assets. However, the number of mods are growing by the day, and there's certainly some interesting additions when playing with these activated. I must warn you that playing with mods means that you won't be able to collect trophies or an Xbox One achievements, so perhaps it's best to activate these once you have all the achievements / trophies that you desire. In summary, Skyrim Special Edition is still one of the finest games around. You can see exactly what we thought of it first time in our review, which we've linked below the video. And that same enthusiasm is still very much active. There may be other fancy RPGs out there, but in our opinion, Skyrim sets the benchmark and it's hard to see that changing anytime soon. This has been Joe from ShopTo. Thanks for joining us. Please remember to like and subscribe to our videos, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for now. Bye.